Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Willie Does Wrestling, Last Week in Wrestling, and Wolf Ferris's Universe Mode. Of course, this is the second episode of Monday Night Raw here for the Universe Mode. Thank you so much for the support last week. That was absolutely insane. The amount of people who commented and who supported the stream. Of course, it was a very successful week, and now we are back with a second episode of Monday Night Raw, and this is going to be a good one because this is the last Raw before WrestleMania Backlash, which is our first Universe Mode pay-per-view. So I'm going to tweet about it. Raw Universe Mode streaming now. Come hang out. Of course, we are at 544 subscribers on YouTube, so be sure to, subscribe to that. We are at 10 followers over on Twitch, and yeah, so let's get right into the card that we have for tonight. Of course, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson, the Blackpool Combat Club, make their debut on Monday Night Raw as they team up with the Super Click, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks in a six-man tag team match to kick things off. Brody Lee will make his Raw debut after he faced off with Braun Strowman last week. He will take on Strowman's tag team partner Ricochet one-on-one. Then a six-man Texas Tornado tag team match. United States champion Sami Zayn will team up with Shinsuke Nakamura and the first European champion Miro to take on the Judgment Day. Of course, Dominic Mysterio will take on Miro for the European Championship at Backlash, as voted by the viewers on Twitter. And then an 8-man battle royal to see who faces Sami Zayn for the United States Championship at Backlash. The Miz, Eddie Kingston, CM Punk, Konosuke Takeshita, Jake Hager, Braun Breaker, Matt Hardy, and Jinder Mahal, who will go to Backlash. Then the number one contenders match for the Briscoes Raw Tag Team titles. DIY versus Darby Allin and Sting. The Raw Women's Champion Asuka will be in action against the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, with Britt Baker revealing to be in Rhea Ripley's corner. Of course, Britt will go one-on-one with Asuka for the Raw Women's title at Backlash. And then our main event, a fatal five-way match to see who faces the undisputed Universal Champion Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania Backlash. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, and Kevin Owens. This is going to be one hell of an episode, so let's not waste any more time. Six-man tag team action. Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson, the Blackpool Combat Club versus the Super Click. Which one of these teams will walk out with the win? This is the first six-man tag team match in Universe Mode history, so we're going to find out. Of course, all the cards for the Universe Mode have been set, so we're going to update you if there are any replacements or any changes, because myself, I have not yet surpassed my 1,000 image limit on 2K23, but if I do, I will announce any replacement opponents for AEW or SmackDown or whatever. I'll talk to Last Week in Wrestling. I'll talk to Wolf Ferris and all that. But anyways, thank you so much for the support on the Universe Mode streams. SmackDown, I think, won in terms of views. So we'll call that the ratings. Wolf Ferris's Friday Night SmackDown won. Then second place was Last Week in Wrestling's AEW. Last place was my Raw. But you know what? This is our second episode of Raw. Let's get right on into it. Thank you so much for anyone who's tuning in right now on Twitch. And let's see here. The Blackpool Combat Club are here.
Is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 592 pounds.
592 pounds only between these three? Well, that's insane. You see there Claudio Castagnoli in the center. To your left, Wheeler Yuta, and to your right, Bryan Danielson, all three making their first matches in Universe Mode. Of course, all three were not present last week on Monday Night Raw. But the BCC, of course, in leagues with John Moxley. So that will be very cool to see. And now here comes Adam Cole, baby, who unfortunately failed to become the first undisputed WWE Universal Champion last week.
First, from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby, is here. And of course, it was originally supposed to be Red Dragon teaming up with Adam Cole, baby, but instead, Adam Cole calling the help of the Young Bucks, the Super Clique, reuniting here on Monday Night Raw, thinking that they are the best option to take on the Blackpool Combat Club. Of course, we all know the Elite's history with the Blackpool Combat Club in real life in AEW, so it only made sense to call for the Young Bucks for help. And of course, Adam Page on Friday Night SmackDown, who is set to take on Drew McIntyre this Friday. As here comes Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, making their entrance here. Look at these two.
At a combined weight of 350 pounds.
Of course, you see there to your left Nick Jackson, to your right Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks. And of course, these two failed to become the first ever Raw Tag Team Champions last week in a fatal four-way match, which also involved Alpha Academy, the Hardy Boys, and the eventual winners Mark and Jay, the Briscoe brothers. But let's see how this six-man tag team match plays out here to kick off Monday Night Raw Episode 2. Wheeler Yuta set to start things off against Adam Cole, baby. And Bryan Danielson hopped off the apron for a little bit. I don't know why that was, but Wheeler Yuta, of course, used to be in leagues with the best friends, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta. But he joined the BCC looking to revive his career, and so far he's doing that. Blackpool Combat Club was one of the first picks for Monday Night Raw in the draft day 2. So Wheeler must be doing something right here. There's now Wheeler Yuta in complete control of Adam Cole. Suplex. Oh, and another one. And now a triple German suplex, taking Adam Cole to Suplex City in the early going of this match. Of course, Kenny Omega of the Elite will be in our main event to see who will be the #1 contender for the undisputed Universal Championship. Of course, Cody Rhodes not here tonight. Here's the cover. But Matt Jackson was able to quickly break up the cover. You see there Bryan Danielson wanting to get a bit of the action. But of course that could force a disqualification. And now look at this, Matt Jackson. Oh, punch there by Wheeler Yuta. The Super Clique not looking very good in the early goings of this match. Adam Cole now tagging in Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. As here we go. DDT there by Nick. As now Wheeler Yuta looking to crawl to the corner. Who will he tag in? The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Oh, spear. Spear by Nick Jackson. And now a springboard. Oh no, he went for a disaster kick that ended up failing to connect. And now Danielson with a suplex. Bryan Danielson, regarded as one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. BCC could be a dominating group going forward. Of course, Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli could very well be future Raw Tag Team Champions. We never know. There's now Danielson with a neck breaker. Of course, John Moxley will be in our main event as well. It's going to be one hell of a match. And now Claudio Castagnoli tagged in. Oh, but Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson with a bit of a neck lock right on the head. Here's the cover by Nick Jackson. Is this enough? No, it is not. What a matchup here. Oh, clothesline by Claudio. And now Nick rolling out of the ring. And now a cheap shot to Matt. And now to Adam Cole. And you see there Danielson now bringing Nick back inside the ring, looking to feed him to Claudio. Claudio doesn't realize it yet. Oh, drop kick from behind. And remember, this coming Tuesday, the first Universe Mode pay-per-view, WrestleMania Backlash. That's going to be one hell of a good show. Whoa, crossbody. Crossbody there by Nick Jackson. Great movement as well. And now Claudio with an exploder suplex. Claudio, of course, the Swiss superstar who's looking to make waves here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, and now a nice drop kick by Wheeler Yuta. He was just tagged in. Cover. Is this enough? No, a kick out. And oh, look at this. Frequent tags by the Blackpool Combat Club. As now Danielson, oh, with a chop block. Chop block to Nick Jackson. Oh, now looking to use those old yes chants of his. And now it's Matt's turn to get involved. Matt Jackson's now legal. Oh, but Nick was in the way. And now Danielson looking to take advantage. And now, oh, takes down Nick. Throat first onto the top rope. That's never good. And now takes out Cole as well. And now Matt Jackson with a suplex to Bryan Danielson. Now looking to bring Bryan over to the corner. Oh my God, look at these repeated shots to Adam, not to Adam Cole, to Bryan Danielson in the corner. The super click, trying to get some momentum. Oh, and now a shot there by Bryan. And now all these strikes again. Bryan Danielson, one of the best strikers we have. Oh, springboard punch there by Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks. Here's the cover, hooks the leg. No, still not enough for any of these stables to have a chance here in this six-man tag team match to start off. Of course, we'll have another six-man tornado tag. Danielson with the lapel lock on Adam Cole. But Nick Jackson able to break up that submission hold. And now look at these two meeting for the first time here on Monday Night Raw. Ushiguroshi by Adam Cole right to the back of the neck. Danielson had a history of neck injuries. And again, it's still not enough. Now Adam Cole, oh my God. Taking him down. And now Matt Jackson once again legal. Oh God, what a good move there by Bryan. As now what's Danielson got going here? Looking to bring Matt Jackson over to the corner of the BCC. Tag to Wheeler Yuta. We're going to see a bit of double team action between these two. Double elbows. As now Matt Jackson going to the apron. Tope no. Oh, and Danielson tried shooing Matt Jackson off of the apron. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. What's this hold that Wheeler Yuta has here? Like, what the hell is this? Oh. Just stretching on the body of Matt Jackson. You won't normally see that every day. As Wheeler attempted the tope suicida, it didn't end up working in the favor of Wheeler Yuta. And now he tags in his partner, Claudio Castagnoli. Here we go. Oh, atomic drop in a kick. Great double team there. As now Adam Cole legal. Adam Cole and Claudio Castagnoli going to action here. Dropping down the Swiss Superman. And now Adam Cole. Oh! He completely missed. Completely missed Castagnoli there. And look at all this. Oh, suplex by Adam Cole here. Remember, the referee starting the count. Countouts and disqualifications do apply in this six-man tag. But Adam Cole doesn't care. Oh, right under the arm of Claudio. And now Adam rolling back inside the ring. Claudio is as well. These guys are a little bit of exhausted, if you ask me. And now Claudio has Adam Cole on his shoulders. No arms. Oh, takes it down. And now what's Claudio Castagnoli thinking? Tagging in Yuta yet again. Oh, now right into the midsection. into a suplex with a bridge for the Blackpool Combat Club to gain the victory here, and they do. Impressive debut for Monday Night Raw for the Blackpool Combat Club. Here to kick off Monday Night Raw, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta beating the Super Click here tonight. Look at this double team. Boom! BCC were in complete control nearly the entire match, but in the end, boom, snap, German suplex with a bridge, and Wheeler Yuta gets the job done. And you gotta think Jon Moxley is watching this match and grinning from ear to ear. What a win here for the BCC. And now what is next for all three of these men after WrestleMania Backlash? You gotta think they're gonna do big things here on Monday Night Raw. What a win for the Blackpool Combat Club to kick things off. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our second contest of the afternoon, really. Well, it's still morning. It's 11:53 as of this recording. But Ricochet will take on Brody Lee one-on-one here on Monday Night Raw. Of course, Braun Strowman was supposed to face Brody Lee last week, but instead, Brody Lee brought the Hall of Famer Big Boss Man back from the dead to take on Braun Strowman. That was funny, but here we go. As Ricochet is already in the ring here, and he is preparing for Brody Lee to get back in the ring. Brody Lee's here, and now he's going to beat the living hell out of Ricochet before the match even starts. What the hell is this? The referee trying to gain a bit of order between these two. Oh, look at this. And this match, I think is underway here. Brody Lee has Ricochet up in a long dart right on the second rope. Brody Lee came in running, looking to take out the one and only Ricochet. This is both these men's first match here in Universe Mode. And now Brody Lee looking to taunt, but Ricochet, oh, and a bit of a suplex, stands up into a kick. Of course, Braun Strowman was supposed to accompany Ricochet, but I guess not. Probably still feeling the effects of that loss to the Big Boss Man last week. And boom! Big punch there by Ricochet. Brody Lee now getting out of the ring. Oh, nice suicide dive there by Ricochet. Of course, we all know Ricochet's high-flying abilities, as Ricochet has traveled around the world, impressed numerous audiences. Of course, Brody Lee does not have his Dark Order stablemates with him on Monday Night Raw. Of course, we saw Evil Uno this past Friday on SmackDown as he tried to become the first hardcore champion in Universe Mode history. That match was ultimately won by Ilya Dragunov. And speaking of Ilya Dragunov, as announced by Will Ferris last night, Ilya Dragunov will defend against JD McDonough, but oh, nice kick there by Ricochet to the head, and now a nice shooting star. Ricochet is all fired up here in his Raw debut, but remember, the referee still counting. Still counting here, as now Brody Lee bringing Ricochet back inside the ring. You see the referee still trying to gain some order, as these two are now coming to blows. Ricochet still trying to get back in this thing. Brody Lee now with an Irish whip. Drops down. Oh, leapfrog. Oh, now a bit of a collision between these two. Went for a lariat. Oh, and now a nice Hurricane Rana there by Ricochet. And you could see Ricochet, he wants to avenge his partner, Braun Strowman. Oh, and a kick right to the head. And you got to think Ricochet could be a future United States or United States or European champion in the future. Same with Brody Lee. He has all what it takes to be a world champion, actually, in Brody Lee. Is now what's Brody thinking? Oh, into a nice little Falcon arrow there. Oh, kip up by Ricochet. Ricochet looking to get right back into this fight. But now Brody doesn't want that. Of course, tomorrow, AEW will air its second episode here on Willie Does Wrestling. Same with Sunday with Will Ferris' SmackDown, as now Brody Lee with a couple of atomic drops to Ricochet. And now, oh, Snake Eyes right into the corner. You see there, the former Luke Harper is loving this. Ricochet went for a springboard maneuver, didn't end up working. As now Brody, what's he thinking? Oh, nice little suplex, hooking the head a little bit. And now Brody, oh, big boot. Big boot to Ricochet. Is this enough? Hooks the leg. Brody Lee with the dominant win here on Universe Mode. What a win, Brody Lee with a massive big boot to Ricochet. And you got to think that attack before the match could have also helped in Brody's favor. And you got to think Braun Strowman. You got to think Braun Strowman is watching that match very, very closely. He probably wants to get his hands on Brody Lee sooner rather than later. But what a win for Brody Lee here on our second contest on Monday Night Raw. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next contest in the 6-man Texas Tornado Tag Team match. The Judgment Day versus Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Miro. This little 3-man alliance, of course, Nakamura was one of the opponents for Miro in the European Championship match that also involved Damian Priest. Dominic Mysterio will face Miro at Backlash. And Sami Zayn, he just wants to fight. He doesn't care. So he decided to side with Miro and Nakamura, as Sami Zayn will find out who his first challenger will be later on tonight. But what a show this has been. We are only 22 minutes in to this second episode of Monday Night Raw. So here we go. As here comes the first United States champion, Sami Zayn. Look at the way that belt looks on the former honorary use.
The following is a 6-man Tornado Tag Team match. Introducing first, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Sami Zayn.
You see Sami Zayn, he's celebrating that U.S. title win, which also involves 7 of the best that we have on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn had a dominant win last week to become our first United States champion in Universe Mode, as now he will team up with the European champion Miro and Shinsuke Nakamura to take on the Judgment Day. Look at the way that belt looks on Sami Zayn. And here comes one of the challengers last week for the European title, Shinsuke Nakamura, as he doesn't really like the Judgment Day. Of course, Damian Priest with a huge South of Heaven to Nakamura last week. That costed him the match last week, which allowed Miro to pin Nakamura. Of course, Miro said no hard feelings.
Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Of course, Nakamura also has a lot of history with Sami Zayn during their time in NXT. Nakamura could have a very bright future in Universe Mode in the future, as Nakamura looking to gain revenge on Damian Priest and the rest of the Judgment Day here on Raw. And now here comes the first ever European champion, the Redeemer, Miro. Look at the way this man holds that title in his hands.
From Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the WWE European Champion, B.O.
Miro. Of course, we now know, as voted upon by the voters on the Twitter poll, that Dominic Mysterio will be Miro's first challenger for the European Championship this Tuesday at WrestleMania Backlash. But of course, Miro loves a good fight. So do his partners, Nakamura and Sami Zayn, as a six-man Texas Tornado match will happen. Look at the Judgment Day.
At a combined weight of 639 pounds, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day, of course. Looking to gain revenge. Finn Balor was unable to win the U.S. title last week. Damian Priest failed to win the European title last week. And, of course, Dominic will face Miro this Tuesday at Backlash. So here we go. As now, there's a lot of crows singing outside. I think they're anticipating Sting's debut. Here we go. Six-man Texas Tornado match. Judgment Day versus Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Miro. Here we go. As now Nakamura dealing with Damian Priest. Nakamura and Balor, two former NXT champions. Same with Sami Zayn. Let's look at Miro. He has Dominic. We're getting a little bit of a Backlash preview. Oh, clothesline by Sami Zayn on Damian Priest. Balor. Oh, bit of a standing coup de grace to Nakamura. Miro bringing Dominic into the corner. This is going to be one hell of a match here. As right now the baby faces getting the momentum against the Judgment Day. Look at this by Miro. Oh, punch right to the face of Dominic. Here's the cover. And a kick out by Dom. This is Dominic's first match in Universe mode. And now Sami Zayn, the United States champion, beating down Dominic. Now Damian Priest. Has Priest up into a powerbomb. Great move. And now Dominic looking to prove why the fans voted him the number one contender. Cover. Hooks the leg and a kick out. Damian Priest and Dominic both beating down. Meanwhile, Nakamura beating down Balor on the outside. Look at this momentum here by the Judgment Day. Oh, nice cross body. Meanwhile, Dominic's just taunting into a tope suicide out of Sami Zayn. And now everyone is on the outside. Miro beating down on Balor. Nakamura dealing with Damian Priest. And now Dominic wants to get involved on Nakamura as well. A Russian leg sweep. As now Sami Zayn throwing Dominic over. Of course, Dominic's father, Rey Mysterio, became the first Intercontinental Champion. Look at this. A little bit of a submission by Sami Zayn on Damian Priest on the outside. Oh, Dominic face first into the ring post by Shinsuke. And now Shin is all alone inside that ring. And now Damian Priest wants a little bit of a rematch from last week. Oh, nice arm drag there by Shinsuke. Here's the cover to win over the Judgment Day. Kick out. Meanwhile, Miro. Oh, nice throw to Finn Balor. What a match we are having so far here on Monday Night Raw. Is now Nakamura. Oh, dropping down Priest. Is now Miro in the ring as well with Finn Balor. Here we go. The game over. The accolade on Finn Balor. Finn might have to tap. Priest just realizes. Drop kick. Still locked in. And now Priest breaks up the submission. And now Sami Zayn is also in the ring. That could have been at the very last moment that Damian Priest broke up the game over. Oh, looking to take out Zayn. That didn't end up working. Now Miro. Dominic Mysterio now beating down Sami Zayn. Oh, look at this Hurricane Rana. And now Miro facing off with his Backlash opponent, Dominic. Here we go. No, everyone was in the way. He went to hit a 619 on the Redeemer. Everyone is back inside the ring. A lot of action. Oh, and now Miro on the ropes yet again. Oh, and Priest with a drop kick to Miro. The Judgment Day now getting a little bit more momentum. Damian Priest now with Sammy. The United States champion is up in the Razor's Edge powerbomb. And now Priest has Sammy right where he wants him. The South of Heaven. Choke slam. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg, and Miro breaks it up at the last moment. Balor with a punch right to the face. And now Balor looking to deal with Shinsuke Nakamura. Has him up into a brutal powerbomb. And now Dominic still dealing with his Backlash opponent Miro, the European champion. A little bit of a chop block there. Judgment Day now rolling. Now Damian Priest looking to deal with Shinsuke Nakamura on the apron. Oh, Nakamura trying to fight off all three members of the Judgment Day. Sling Blade by Balor. This is a 3-on-1 attack. As now Sami Zayn back inside the ring. But Dominic dealing with him. Judgment Day, a united front. Balor wanting a DDT on Sami Zayn. Sami not looking for that. Oh, Damian went for a suicide dive. Miro was able to move out of the way. And now here comes Balor. Balor wanting the 1916. Oh, nice axe handle there by Dom. And now Finn Balor with a DDT to Sami. Sami's now busted open. Sami Zayn now retreating to the apron. As Nakamura dealing with Damian Priest on the outside. In a scissor kick to Damian Priest. And now Miro finding Finn Balor, now throwing him. Dominic all alone inside the ring as here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, Shinsuke has Dominic up. Into the driver. Is this enough? Hooks the leg of Dominic Mysterio in a kick out. And now Miro could very well be looking for the game over, but wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Miro trying to get Finn Balor, but Balor's way too quick. DDT to Miro. As now Balor's all alone with Nakamura in the ring. Oh, Russian leg sweep to Miro there by Dominic Mysterio. Oh. And of course, when we know these two are meeting one-on-one, it's going to be a banger. Oh, nice little spinning Uranagi there by Shinsuke. And now a suplex with a bridge. Shoulders are down by Dominic. Oh, here we go. Nakamura, Miro, and Zayn have beat the Judgment Day. Nakamura got the job done, pinning Finn Balor. Look at that. The second time in a six-man tag team match that a suplex with a bridge was able to get the job done. Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Miro have thwarted the Judgment Day's plans. And you got to think how Dominic Mysterio's confidence level will be before his match with Miro this Tuesday at WrestleMania Backlash. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we will find out Sami Zayn's opponent at WrestleMania Backlash this Tuesday. Look at this star-studded lineup. Matt Hardy, Jake Hager, CM Punk, The Miz, Eddie Kingston, Konosuke Takeshita, Braun Breaker, and Jinder Mahal. Which one of these 8 men will end up facing Sami Zayn for that United States title? Again, if you have not liked or subscribed, I recommend you do so. Go over to the Twitch. If you if you want to, it's MrWillym. It will be in the link in the description. I forgot to turn entrances off. Here comes the A-lister, The Miz, making his Universe Mode debut here tonight. He wasn't supposed to be in this match, but now he is a last-minute replacement here in Universe Mode. Of course, the A-lister would love to get an United States title opportunity in his debut. And I'm going to skip the entrances as much as possible because I don't want to be here all day. As now, who is next? Eddie Kingston. And look at that shirt.
From Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston with Redeem These Nuts. Of course, a little bit of a parody towards the European champion Miro. Imagine if we get Eddie Kingston and Miro for the European title one day. That is, if Dominic doesn't become champion this Tuesday. Eddie Kingston's a nice little brawler, great talker. It'll be great to see him in action. As here comes everyone's favorite.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 258 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk was part of that 8-man ladder match for the United States Championship. He got put through a ladder by Kenny Omega last week. Now CM Punk looking to earn a one-on-one U.S. title match at Backlash. CM Punk, Fragile Phil. Konosuke Takeshita, a man who is one of Japan's finest, who got drafted to Monday Night Raw, making his Universe Mode in-ring debut. Of course, Don Callis, the former manager of Kenny Omega, said that Konosuke Takeshita is really the best kept secret in professional wrestling. Well, now he's here on the flagship show Monday Night Raw to prove to everyone that he is being slept on. Can he become the #1 contender? Jake Hager, of course, formerly a part of the Jericho Appreciation Society last week. He beat Jeff Jarrett, where if Hager were to lose to Jarrett, he would have been Jeff Jarrett's servant. But of course, as we found out, a win for Jake Hager meant that he was put into this battle royal for this U.S. title match. So will Jake Hager make the most out of that opportunity? Of course, he is an American patriot. We the people, after all. And here comes the man who has that dog in him. One of NXT's finest. Now finally here on the main roster. Braun Breaker. Another last-minute addition to this match is Braun Breaker, who took Jeff Jarrett's original place in the Battle Royal. Braun Breaker, of course, the son of Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott. As now, Braun Breaker looking to keep that family legacy alive by possibly becoming our next United States champion here in Universe Mode. Matt Hardy, of course, one half of the Hardy Boys. Of course, the Hardys last week failed to become our first Raw Tag Team Champions. Now Matt Hardy got put into this match. Matt Hardy could very well enjoy some single success in Universe Mode after failing to win Tag Team Gold last week. Matt Hardy, the man who goes by many nicknames. Oh, ho, ho. Here comes Jinder Mahal, a man that everyone loves. Jinder Mahal, of course, who's making his Universe Mode debut in this Battle Royal. Jinder Mahal, of course, former member of 3MB, in real life a former WWE champion. Jinder Mahal to very well look for another piece of championship gold, his first piece of championship gold on Monday Night Raw at Backlash by trying to face Sami Zayn for that US title. Of course, two Canadians could very well go at it, as now all the combatants are set, as now 8-man Battle Royal for an opportunity at Sami Zayn's United States title this Tuesday at WrestleMania Backlash. Look at all these stars. Look at all these talents that are in the ring. Miz all taking down Konosuke Takeshita. Matt Hardy looks like he's going after Braun Breaker. Oh, punch right to the face. And I honestly would be fine if pretty much any of these men go to Backlash. Of course, a lot of people's favorites could very well be the man who's going after Braun Breaker right now, CM Punk. My personal pick is Eddie Kingston. This man is very good. Eddie Kingston, a bit of history with CM Punk. Jake Hager taking down Matt Hardy. Konosuke Takeshita now going after Hager. Oh, nice little driver there. Of course, The Miz and Braun Breaker originally were not supposed to be in this Battle Royal. It was supposed to be Apollo Crews and Jeff Jarrett. But now it was changed to Braun Breaker and The Miz taking their places. It is now Takeshita trying to eliminate Jinder Mahal. Didn't end up working. Jake Hager has Miz into the corner. Braun Breaker trying to eliminate Matt Hardy from this Battle Royal early. It could very well happen. Oh, Jinder Mahal with a full Nelson slam to Jake Hager, as Hardy escaping elimination for the time being. CM Punk now going after Konosuke Takeshita into a suplex. Matt Hardy now has hold of The Miz, takes him down. And now CM Punk, oh, knee right to Jinder Mahal. Matt Hardy now has Eddie Kingston in the corner. Kingston escaping elimination for the time being. Imagine Braun Breaker and Jake Hager one-on-one. That would be one hell of a match. Oh, backbreaker there by Jinder. Now Takeshita taking down CM Punk. And we still got plenty of action to go here, folks. Oh, nice takedown there by Takeshita. DDT there by Jinder Mahal. No eliminations yet so far in this match. Oh, look at The Miz. Going for the world-famous it kicks on Braun Breaker. And I'm pretty sure after this, it's our tag team #1 contenders match between DIY, Darby Allin, and Sting. Eddie Kingston's the first man gone. Oh, and CM Punk tried eliminating The Miz. Didn't end up working. Deep neck breaker there by Jinder Mahal. All this action, all these talents in the ring. Scoop slam there by Jake Hager. Mahal takes down Hardy. Suplex to Punk. All of these great talents. Only one have the opportunity to challenge Sami Zayn for the United States Championship at WrestleMania Backlash. The question is, however, who? Oh, CM Punk eliminated by Jake Hager. Hager with a crossface now to Hardy. CM Punk is not going to WrestleMania Backlash. Belly to belly there by Breaker, and I bet a bunch of CM Punk fans are pissed off about it, and a bunch of CM Punk haters love it. Full Nelson there by Mahal now. So that's 2 men so far that are eliminated out of 8. Miz now with a DDT to Jake Hager. And now Jinder Mahal with Takeshita, the Colossus. Now Jinder has Jake Hager into the corner. Miz has Hardy. Oh no, Jinder takes down Miz. Now what's Braun Breaker going to be thinking now? I like this camera angle. If only they kept that one. Now Braun has Takeshita, but Jake Hager has other plans for Mr. Breaker. Oh, no. Breaker now. Oh, taking down Takeshita. Miz drops down Hardy. And now Braun Breaker eliminates Jinder Mahal. Jinder's gone. Now Matt Hardy with a nice exploder suplex to Jake Hager. And you could tell Jeff Hardy's probably watching this match very well, hoping for his brother Matt to get a huge singles opportunity. And now Takeshita, brainbuster to Matt Hardy. And now Braun Breaker trying to eliminate The Miz. Jake Hager, oh, nice double underhook suplex to Takeshita. Miz is still in. Now Miz, oh, probably wanted skull-crushing finale on Braun Breaker, as now Jake Hager eliminates Takeshita. And now we are now down to our final 4. Breaker, Miz, Hager, and Hardy. Which one of these 2 men will advance to this Tuesday WrestleMania Backlash? And now Breaker has Miz into the... I forget what he calls that move, but that's his finisher. And Hardy escaping elimination for the time being. Braun Breaker has Hardy on the apron. Oh no, Hager from behind attacking Braun Breaker into face buster. Matt Hardy is in danger. He's on the apron. He got over the top rope. Could very well get eliminated right now. Now Miz has Hager up into the electric chair. But now Hager able to escape. And now Hardy's still in this match. And now Miz has a hold of Matt Hardy, looking to eliminate Matt from the matchup. He could very well do it. Miz now has Hardy on the apron. Can he do it? No, Hardy. Hardy escaping elimination now for the time being. Now Breaker has a hold of Jake Hager. Oh, look at this power on display by the debuting Braun Breaker. You see Miz shooing it off like, yeah, right, buddy. Seems like The Miz doesn't really like Braun Breaker very much. Now Matt Hardy. Oh, look at this. Homage to Skull Hall, Razor's Edge powerbomb. Meanwhile, Jake Hager with a crossface to Braun Breaker. Meanwhile, Matt Hardy going for a suplex. No, Miz able to get out of it. Oh, Matt stopping himself dead in his tracks. Smart strategy by Matt Hardy. Oh, into a neck breaker, and Miz got eliminated. Miz is gone. And now Braun Breaker has Matt Hardy under the apron. And now Braun Breaker could very well eliminate Matt Hardy right here. Right here on Monday Night Raw. Yes, Hardy's gone. But now Jake Hager from behind with a suplex. It is now down to these 2. One of these men are going to WrestleMania Backlash. Power slam. Power slam to Braun Breaker by Jake Hager. And you can tell Jeff Jarrett's not loving this right now. Hager. No, Braun Breaker. Breaker with a counter. Breaker's got that dog in him. Look at these 2 jockeying for position. And now Braun Breaker. Breaker is going to WrestleMania Backlash and has a chance to become our next United States champion. What a win for Braun Breaker here tonight. Jake Hager thought he had it won, but no, out of nowhere, Braun Breaker has won the Battle Royal and is going to this Tuesday to face Sami Zayn for the United States Championship at WrestleMania Backlash. What a match. And congratulations to Braun Breaker. And now, it's the match I've personally been waiting for. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa reuniting DIY, and they will face Darby Allin and Sting. Winner will face the Briscoes for the Raw Tag Team titles. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're liking the audio-only videos that I've had. Recently, I talked about Goldberg possibly debuting in AEW. MJF no showing Forbidden Door, which really doesn't seem like it's going to be a reality. And, of course, AEW Fight Forever, which we will stream on this channel when it comes out. I got the Elite Edition, which, if I'm correct, I will have on June 28th, a day early. If not, then June 29th, whatever. But June 29th is my dad's birthday, so I don't really want to miss that. As here we go, guys. DIY is back on Monday Night Raw. Gargano and Ciampa standing arm in arm.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Of course, we all know the long history between Gargano and Ciampa. Both men making their Universe Mode debuts here tonight. But of course, for Universe Mode, they are reuniting DIY here in the tag team division. And they are looking to go to Backlash to face the Briscoes for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Of course, every single championship from Monday Night Raw will be on the line at Backlash. As now, here comes the Vigilante. The man known as Sting. Oh, I'm shit with my Tony Schiavone impression. But of course, Sting will make his way to the ring in his Universe Mode debut.
First, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the icon, Sting.
Sting making his way to the ring. He's wrestled for so many years, so many different promotions, and he was drafted alongside his protege Darby Allin to Monday Night Raw. What a move for the icon Sting. But the question is, will Sting and Darby go to Backlash for the Raw Tag Team Championship? Here comes Darby Allin.
And from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin was part of that ladder match to crown our first United States champion. Darby Allin failed to do that. Now he is looking for another opportunity at a championship, looking to become the #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles. As here we go. DIY versus Darby Allin and Sting. Tommaso Ciampa set to start things off against the icon Sting. Sting wants it right now. Sting wants to be in the ring. Here we go. Of course, Sting nowhere near the physical capability he was, but he could still go in the ring, as now Ciampa immediately looking to go into DIY's corner. We're going to get some double team action right now. And Ciampa using Gargano as a weapon to take out Sting. And now here comes Johnny. Oh, taking down Sting face first in the canvas, and now a drop kick. What a nice What a nice match we're promised to get here in Universe Mode, as DIY is in complete control as of right now. And now Gargano with a third facebuster into the canvas. Sting's not looking too well right now. Oh, Sting went for a shoulder tackle, didn't end up working. Probably a little bit of a botch. And now look at the power. Taking down Gargano. Sting's a multiple-time world champion in numerous promotions, including WCW, where he dominated and faced the very best. Can he keep up with the young talent, though, as now Darby is tagged in. Darby has all it takes to be a future champion here in Monday Night Raw as well. Whether that's European, Tag Team, United States, or hell, maybe even Undisputed Universal Champion. Darby could very well do that. But Gargano's just absolutely dominating here for DIY in this match. Again, this is streaming right now on Twitch at MrWillym. It will premiere on YouTube. Willie Does Wrestling shortly after the stream is done going live, is now Darby Allin able to escape that hold on Johnny Gargano. And what a good one-on-one match this would be. Oh, right onto the arm of Johnny. Absolutely insane, as now Darby looking to get into this match for himself and Sting. Here's the cover. Kick out by Johnny. And now Darby looking to tag in Sting one more time. Gargano is reeling. That is what Sting going for. Oh, a neck breaker. Oh, look at Sting taunting Ciampa, who's on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. Gargano from behind. Irish whip. Nope. Sting. Oh, bringing Gargano right into the corner. Imagine seeing Sting on Monday Night Raw. I don't think anyone really expected that. If anything, we really expected this 60-year-old man to only wrestle on pay-per-views. No, he's on free TV. Wrestling Gargano, of all people. And now here's the tag to Darby Allin. Oh, nice shot of the midsection of Johnny Gargano. And now Darby with a DDT. Darby Allin is loving the fired up Raw crowd. Gargano was trying to tag in Tommaso Ciampa. That didn't end up working. I don't know who would be the face and who would be the heel. This is really a face versus face match. It's now Darby going for that leg of Johnny Gargano, so Gargano can't do any super kicks or anything of that matter. Great frequent tag strategy as well by Darby and Sting. Oh, Gargano was stopping whatever Sting was going for there. Oh, wait a minute. Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Death Drop out of nowhere by Sting. Here's the cover to go to Backlash, and Ciampa breaking up the cover. Oh, but Sting doesn't look like he's done. Has Gargano into the Scorpion Death Lock. Oh, that looks devastating. Ciampa again breaking up the submission. They do not want Darby and Sting becoming the #1 contenders for the tag team title. Sting's fired up, but Gargano tagging in Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, Sting wanted the shoulder tackle again, and now it's Ciampa getting manhandled. Oh, and now Ciampa's busted open. I don't think this was how DIY drew their reunion up on the drawing board. And now another tag to Darby Allin. We're going to get a bit of double team action between these two. Oh, look at that. Double arm drag, and now kick there by Darby. And now Ciampa. Oh, tope suicida, and it looked like Darby was caught up on the ropes a little bit. Oh, and now a lariat by Ciampa, stopping Darby Allin dead in his tracks. Oh, and that's what you love about our universe mode. We're locking up WWE and AEW talents together in dream matches that a lot of people probably didn't expect they'd see. DIY. Oh, Ciampa taking out Sting as Darby's going after Johnny Gargano into a massive suplex. Now Ciampa's restarting the count here. And now Ciampa, another forearm to Darby Allin. Again, the winner of this match will face Mark and Jay Briscoe for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania Backlash. Everyone knows the stakes, as now Darby has control of the arm of Tommaso Ciampa. Great strategy there by Darby Allin. Of course, DIY, they haven't teamed up in a little bit. This is their first match back as a cohesive unit. Their first match, respectively, on Universe mode. Is now Gargano tagged in. Darby doesn't yet realize, oh, a kick right to the back of the head. Oh, and now a drop kick by Ciampa. I mean, sorry, by Allin. Now a forearm. Darby Allin looking to get some strikes in. Oh, brainbuster to Gargano. Brutal brainbuster by Darby. And now a shot of the midsection. Into the drop kick. Right to the Rebel Heart. And now again the double knees to the arm. Is Darby, are we going to see it here? The coffin drop. Coffin drop to Johnny to go to Backlash. 1, 2. No, Ciampa breaks it up at the last moment. And you could tell Darby is now thinking, what do I have to do for myself and Sting to go to Backlash, our first Universe Mode pay-per-view? Oh, look at this double team now. Oh, punch right to the face of Johnny, and look at Sting. Oh, elbow drop. And now another one by the veteran. Sting is probably the oldest active competitor, not just Raw, but all of Universe Mode history. Unless you count the Big Boss Man. I don't know how old he was. Here's the cover by Gargano. Is this enough? No. Not even close. This Gargano must be thinking a different game plan. And now Ciampa once again legal. Oh, look at this move by Darby. My goodness. And now the code red. This is how Roxanne Perez won the SmackDown Women's title, and Gargano breaking up the cover. Look at this. Darby's on the corner. Darby's on DIY's corner with a coffin drop to Ciampa. Here's the cover again. And oh, Johnny broke up the cover, but the referee is down. Oh, look at the Ciampa. Oh, the knee right to the face. As now DIY looking to gain some momentum back. As Ciampa's going back to his heelish ways. His black and gold days of NXT. And now Darby thrown over the top rope by Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa eyeing at Sting. And a drop kick to the Icon. But now Darby, throwing Ciampa into the corners. Now what's Darby going for here? Oh, Ciampa able to get out of that predicament. And now Ciampa, the air raid crash to Darby Allin. And now Ciampa with Project Ciampa right at the back. Here's the cover for DIY to advance to Backlash. No. Ciampa almost got the win. Now a cheap shot to Sting, but Darby able to counter. Ciampa now, Irish whip, and an elbow. This is insanity here on Monday Night Raw. Tag team title #1 contenders match. Here's the tag to Sting. Oh, but Ciampa hooks the arms into the fairy tale ending to Sting. Fairy tale ending. Is this enough to put him away? No. Oh, sorry. My Xbox went idle because I'm not playing the match. Fuck off. Okay, we're back. You heard the tag team wrestling chant by our audience here on Monday Night Raw. They're loving this tag team competition here. Oh, Ciampa able to move out of the way. Now a knee to Sting right into the corner. I don't think Ciampa and Johnny ever thought they'd be one-on-one with the Icon, the WCW legend, especially in their first match in Universe Mode. But Johnny is now once again legal, going for that face buster yet again. And now Johnny, he could very well be thinking Gargano escape. Yeah, he has him down. Gargano escape, but Sting's near the bottom rope. Sting's near the bottom rope. Where's Darby? Darby! He breaks up the submission, possibly at the last moment. Oh, but now here comes Sting, looking to get back on the attack. Oh. Scorpion Death Drop. That's a very nice Scorpion Death Drop there. Now you can see Ciampa going after Darby Allin. Sting with the cover. Sting with the cover. Is this enough to put this match away? Sting and Darby Allin are going to WrestleMania Backlash. Wow, Sting getting the victory. He realized Ciampa was distracted attacking Darby Allin, so Sting hit the Scorpion Death Drop. And that was all she wrote. Look at this. Very nice. Trapping the arms of Gargano so he couldn't escape. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. This Tuesday, at our first Universe Mode pay-per-view, WrestleMania Backlash, it'll be the Briscoes versus Sting and Darby Allin for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Wow. Backlash is looking like a can't-miss show. What a win for Sting and Darby. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now advancing to our co-main event. Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, will be in action against Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day, looking to make her first impression as she goes one-on-one with the first Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. And of course, Britt Baker, Asuka's Backlash opponent, will be in Rhea's corner. As what antics will Britt play in this match? We will find out in a matter of moments, as this is our co-main event of the evening. As let's see here, folks. What an episode of Raw it's been already. As here comes the first Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode history. Who is in action? Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. Look at that title around her waist.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, the Raw Women's Champion,
Asuka, who beat Liv Morgan and Britt Baker in a triple threat match last week to become our first Raw Women's Champion. It didn't come without controversy. Asuka had Liv Morgan locked into the Asuka lock, but however, Britt Baker broke up the submission before Liv could tap, but the referee called for the bell and Asuka became our first champion, which is why this Tuesday, Britt Baker gets her proper one-on-one rematch against Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. As now Asuka tonight will have to deal with a debuting Rhea Ripley. And look at Asuka with the face paint here tonight. We didn't see that last week. As here comes the Eradicator of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley. You can see there Britt Baker in Ripley's corner. Look at this.
representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is a completely dominating competitor. Of course, we saw the Judgment Day earlier on tonight. But you got to think, if Rhea Ripley can pin the Raw Women's Champion Asuka, what will that mean? because that would mean Rhea Ripley would be due for a championship opportunity in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley making her Universe Mode debut here on Raw against the Raw Women's Champion Asuka in a non-title match. Here we go. Oh, now look at Asuka. You got to think the confidence level for the Empress of Tomorrow is insane, as now she's going for a bit of an armbar to start things off. Of course, Asuka, a submission artist here. But Rhea, oh, a knee right of the head. Of course, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in Rhea Ripley's corner for tonight. She wants to see Asuka lose and gain a revenge after Asuka cost Britt Baker the Raw Women's title last week on Monday Night Raw. Is now Rhea Ripley looking to show a little bit of her domination. Of course, the Judgment Day not here because they already had a match in our 6-man tornado tag against Sami Zayn, Miro, and Shinsuke Nakamura. As now Rhea Ripley, Irish Whip, drop kick, great move. As now Asuka retreating to the apron. She didn't expect this much momentum coming in, surely. As now Asuka with an Irish Whip of her own, drop down. Oh, into a nice little kick. That's a great move there by our champ. Of course, Asuka donning the face paint. She didn't last week. It's now Asuka hanging Rhea upside down. Oh, now a boot right to the face of Rhea. Asuka looking to get in complete control. Uh-oh. Look at this, a suplex. Great power by Asuka as well. Rhea Ripley has won numerous championships no matter what brand she goes to. We knew she was going to be a nice pick. She was the first female pick for the WWE Universe Mode draft as part of the Judgment Day. And now look at Asuka. She is very, very confident. Oh, knee right to the face. Asuka's in complete control here in the early going. Look at these strikes now. And a drop toe hold to Rhea. Oh, but Rhea shooing off Asuka. Here we go. As now Rhea Ripley, Irish Whip to Asuka. Drop down. Oh my God, look at the height that Asuka went through. God. As now Asuka has Rhea in the corner going for the back. Shots from behind. And now, oh no, look at this. Oh, the armbar right through the ropes. Right on the ropes. Rhea must be in agonizing pain. And now Rhea, no. Asuka still on the attack here. God, the striking. Rhea hasn't blocked a single one. And now Asuka with a bit of a standing submission. Rhea might have to tap. She's pretty close to the ropes, but she can't quite get there. Referee asking if Rhea wants to tap. Oh, nice counter into the sidewalk slam. And now, Rhea has Asuka up. Takes her down. My goodness. Is this enough to pin the Raw Women's Champion? No, it is not. Look at Rhea. Pretty frustrated. She thought she had that one from that move there. Oh, Asuka. Oh, shot right to the face. But Rhea able to counter on her own right now. A clothesline to the Raw Women's Champion. As now she's chilling in the corner, but Asuka has her up. Oh, shot right to Rhea Ripley. As what's she thinking? No. Oh God. Oh, into the code breaker. What the hell was that move? And now Asuka going for the Asuka lock perhaps. Oh, thumb to the eye by Rhea. Thumb to the eyes by Rhea Ripley. And now drop kick right to the face. Rhea Ripley's doing very well one-on-one against the champion. And now a double choke bomb to Asuka. And now Rhea Ripley looking to put this match away. She's all fired up. Britt Baker's watching this right now. Oh, Asuka with the rear view. Rear view to Rhea Ripley. Is this enough? Asuka with the win. And that has bought Asuka some momentum to WrestleMania Backlash this Tuesday. We thought it would probably turn into a triple threat, but it did not. It will remain one-on-one between Asuka and Britt Baker at Backlash. You can see Britt is very pissed off. But now, will Asuka retain her Raw Women's Championship this Tuesday at Backlash? We will find out when Backlash goes live. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to our main event of the evening, Fatal 5-Way, to see who faces Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship this Tuesday at Backlash. AJ Styles, Jon Moxley, Kevin Owens, Seth freaking Rollins, and Kenny Omega. Who will advance? It'll be one hell of a match. We know that much. So let's see. So here we go. Here comes the phenomenal one. One of the greatest wrestlers, if not the greatest wrestler of this generation. The phenomenal AJ Styles. Imagine if we see AJ versus Cody at Backlash. That'd be one hell of a dream match.
Is a fatal 5-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Of course, AJ Styles was a part of that ladder match to crown our first United States champion. AJ Styles did not end up winning that match, but he could get a big one-on-one opportunity against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania Backlash if he manages to win this Fatal 5-Way. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion in real life, one of the men who failed to become our first undisputed champion last week, Seth freaking Rollins. One of the most popular members of our roster, with the crowd singing his song.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds,
Seth freaking Rollins, the architect of the Shield, the man who thinks he can do anything and everything. Seth Rollins has another opportunity to potentially become undisputed champion if he wins this Fatal 5-Way here tonight.
from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 236 pounds,
Jon Moxley, of course, we saw the Blackpool Combat Club earlier tonight. They got the win over the Super Click earlier on tonight. But Jon Moxley looking to add to the momentum of the Blackpool Combat Club by getting a victory and going to face Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. Jon Moxley, a man who has no fear. Here comes the leader of the Elite.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 218 pounds, Kenny Omega.
Look at this entrance for the cleaner, Kenny Omega, here on Monday Night Raw. Kenny Omega, you could see he is all confident. As Kenny Omega could face his former buddy Cody Rhodes for that Undisputed Championship. We know Kenny Omega is potentially a future world champion. But look at that star-studded entrance for Omega here tonight. And of course, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Look at this man. Of course, Kevin Owens last week failed to become our first United States champion in that ladder match. That was won by his best friend, Sami Zayn. Now, Kevin Owens looking to go to Backlash and maybe have some gold around his waist in the Undisputed Universal Championship. But here we go. All 5 competitors are in the ring. Who will become the #1 contender? Moxley, Rollins, Omega, Styles, and Omega. There's now Omega. Oh, knee right to Moxley. Kevin Owens going for his former best friend, Kevin Owens, in the early going. Styles has Rollins on the apron. Omega. Oh, nice brainbuster. Remember, the first man who gains pinfall or submission will be the man who faced Cody Rhodes. Reverse Rana by Omega and Rollins. That'd be a nice little one-on-one dream match. Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins. Omega has a bit of history with Kevin Owens. Oh, nice suplex. Now Styles getting hit with a Falcon Arrow by Rollins. Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. All the history in the world between these two. Oh, nice double neck breaker there by Styles and Owens. And now Styles with a nice punch. And now Seth Rollins, DDT to AJ. And now the 2 former Shield members, Moxley and Rollins. Of course, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, is a part of Monday Night Raw. Not here tonight because he's a part-timer. As now Omega tried to go for the first cover on Styles. Moxley did not want that to happen. V-trigger. Into the poison Rana to Moxley. Nice drop kick there by Styles as well. Rollins, scratching right on the back of KO. And now all 5 men just going right at one another. Rollins another DDT. Moxley with a cover on KO and a kick out. And now Kenny Omega hooks the arms. Going for a suplex on Rollins, however. Rollins able to stop that from happening. Oh, now face first goes Omega, but Moxley with a steel steps to his former brother. Moxley now lining up Omega and hitting him as well. Neckbreaker from behind by Seth Rollins. And now these two coming to blows yet again. Punch right to the face. And now here comes Kenny Omega. Dropping down Moxley. You can see AJ Styles and Kevin Owens going at it on the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, what's Omega thinking? Oh no. Omega's got the steel steps, but Rollins stopping that attack. And now look at Moxley going for the sledgehammer. Oh, and now Kevin Owens beating the hell out of Moxley on the outside with AJ Styles as well. Rollins and Omega all alone inside the ring. So Omega and Rollins, one of these men, have a huge chance of going to Backlash. Of course, who could forget Kenny Omega with a senton to CM Punk through the ladder last week in our US title ladder match, which Kenny almost won, by the way. Oh, and now Kenny hitting Rollins with the steel steps. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Rollins, but now here comes Kevin Owens making his way back inside the ring. Springboard DDT. Rollins almost hit the steel steps there. Now Kevin Owens feeling so confident. Now Rollins drop kick. And now a punch right to the face. Oh, Styles was in the ring momentarily. He ended up getting back out. And now Owens has Rollins into the corner, looking for the steel steps. No. Omega. Oh, double underhook DDT. And now a chop right into the corner. Moxley and Styles beating the hell out of each other now. What's Kenny going for? Oh, kick right at the back of Rollins. Moxley back inside the ring now. Styles on the outside with a crossface to KO. Kevin Owens getting put in a crossface, but the camera's too much focused on that. We need to get back inside the ring. Because it looks like Rollins is in complete control. Oh, the ripcord knee to John Moxley. The King's Landing. And now AJ's in the ring. Oh, another nice driver. And now KO back inside, going after Kenny Omega, one of his closest old friends. Rollins and Owens looking to reunite their friendship on Kenny Omega. Sling Blade. And now Owens. Shoulder tackle right to Rollins. Here's the cover to go to Backlash. Referee needs to get in position, cover, and a kick out. And now Kenny Omega has Kevin Owens into the Ushigoroshi. And now Moxley. Moxley with a few knees to Kenny. Oh, wait a minute. Kenny Omega, though, has Moxley up into the one winged angel. Oh, but Owens able to stop that from happening, but Kenny Omega going to the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh, Phoenix splash to Mox. Is this enough to go to Backlash? No. Now Rollins with Kevin Owens on the outside as well. Rollins getting back inside the ring. Knee to Kenny. And now these two facing off. Drop kick to Moxley. Does Seth Rollins have what it takes to go to WrestleMania Backlash? He has him lined up. Curb stomp. Curb stomp. Rollins with a cover. Is he going to WrestleMania Backlash? Kenny standing there? No. That was almost like our World Heavyweight Championship match when Drew McIntyre was standing there letting Wardlow win the belt. Oh! And now Rollins with a kendo stick right to Kenny Omega. Now Moxley has Rollins up on his shoulders, but Seth Rollins able to escape that. All five men now back inside the ring. Omega. Oh, nice shot there by Styles on Rollins. Meanwhile, Kenny Omega, Irish whip, slides through, and I think Omega landed awkwardly on his neck. Nice chop block by AJ Styles. Now Kenny Omega into the corner, grabbing the kendo stick. Oh, hitting Rollins now. Oh, Moxley wanted a lariat, didn't quite hit. Russian leg sweep. Which one of these five are going to Backlash to face Cody Rhodes? Omega. Oh, nice suplex. And now Omega bringing Rollins into the corner. But here comes Kevin Owens. Owens has Omega up into the neckbreaker. And now look at Rollins now has Moxley. Oh, nice kick right to the chest. And now AJ Styles looking to gain some momentum in this matchup. Styles slamming Rollins right onto the turnbuckle. Now Mox taking down AJ. Kenny Omega with a bit of a kendo stick shot. Look at all these men battling it out for an opportunity at Cody Rhodes and the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Owens now with an exploder to Seth Rollins. And now Omega with a bit of a chop to Kevin Owens. Look at these two now back and forth. DDT by Owens on Omega. Five of the very best that we have on Raw battling it out in this number one contenders contest. Five of the best, not just in Raw, but in Universe mode. Kenny Omega breaking up the cover by Kevin Owens. What's Owens thinking now? Oh, Omega able to counter. Styles with a neckbreaker to Seth Rollins. This is insanity here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, Styles with a nice bulldog counter to Kenny Omega. Styles going for a cover on Rollins. Moxley, what the hell? Kevin Owens tried breaking up the cover. Moxley was grabbing a kendo stick. He was too focused on that. He hit the paradigm shift on Rollins, and Styles sneaking the cover, and AJ Styles. AJ Styles has snuck his way to Backlash. He will go one-on-one against Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Wow. Just wow. I am speechless. As ladies and gentlemen, that has been Monday Night Raw episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode that we had. Of course, I'll run you back down through the card. Blackpool Combat Club have beaten the Super Click in a 6-man tag team match. Brody Lee got the win against Ricochet after Brody Lee did a pre-match attack on Ricochet before their match. 6-man tornado tag team match. Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Miro beat the Judgment Day. And then Braun Breaker won the 8-man Battle Royal to earn a shot against Sami Zayn's United States Championship. Darby Allin and Sting beat DIY for an opportunity at the Briscoes Raw Tag Team Championship. Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, beat Rhea Ripley one-on-one. And then AJ Styles has earned his way to the Undisputed Universal Championship after beating Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, and Kevin Owens in a fatal 5-way match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to do it for this Universe Mode episode. Join us tomorrow for AEW Dynamite, as that is promised to be a very good show. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, turn post notifications on, and yeah, follow me over on Twitch at WillYMYT, and follow me on YouTube at Willie Does Wrestling. And that has been it for me. This has been Willie Does Wrestling. I'll see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.